Well, hello again. Do you remember last week we talked about Ruth and Naomi? Well, Ruth left her family to travel with Naomi, her mother-in-law, to her home in Bethlehem. It wasn't an easy choice, but God blessed Ruth for her faithfulness. Our verse today is from the book of Ruth, Ruth chapter 2 and verse 12. May the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge, reward you fully for what you have done. Naomi was happy to be back in her home in Bethlehem. But things were difficult for Naomi and Ruth. The only way they could get food was to go out into the grain fields. If any of the workers dropped grain, they could pick it up and take it home. Ruth told Naomi that she would go and pick the grain. Ruth began to gather the fallen grain in a lovely golden field. The field was owned by a man named Boaz. Boaz was an important man and a relative of Naomi's husband. Boaz saw Ruth working hard, and he was kind to her. He invited Ruth to eat lunch with he and his workers. Ruth ate well and saved some of her lunch to take home to Naomi. "You'll be safe here," Boaz told her. "Stay until the end of the harvest." Oh, Ruth was so happy. "Thank you," she answered, "for being so kind to a foreigner." Boaz smiled. "I have heard about how kind you have been to Naomi. May the Lord, the God of Israel, reward you fully for what you have done." Secretly, Boaz told his workers to drop whole heads of grain on purpose, just so that Naomi and Ruth would have more than enough food to eat. Ruth ran home that night to tell Naomi about her day. She showed her all of the grain and shared the lunch with her. When Ruth told her about Boaz's kindness, Naomi was so happy. "He is one of our closest relatives. You will be safe in his field." Ruth had been faithful to Naomi when she left her home to follow her. Now God had blessed her and rewarded her. And this was just the beginning. More blessings were still to come. When we make the right choice, God blesses us and rewards us. Try it yourself. Make the choice to follow God and watch for His blessings. Make it a wonderful new day with Jesus.